Wanted to share a video I was watching. A man in Ohio. Rewind it back, my bad. Kills his whole family. But he killed the dude years beforehand. Check it out.
I'm serious. I'm not crazy. And you can go to the address and verify. The address is 3719 Mac Court. But I want you to handcuff me first.
All right, let me pull up really quick. What the hell? Hold on, I guess. No. You can put us out there. Clear us up for this assignment. No cause. And put us out at 440 Clark for the mail. You approached our vehicle and said that he just did something bad, and he's gonna give us an address on that court as to what he did and where it's at.
Crazy shit. Crazy work, y'all. Inside the mind of a family.
It was a cool 52 degrees with light rain falling over Camden, New Jersey on October 30th, 2013. But for Blanca Ramirez, the weather wasn't the only thing weighing on her mind. She had an uneasy feeling, a sense that something was off. She explained further during an interview with a local ABC News affiliate.
5-year-old Jamie Molina had a problem.
He was sick because he used to use drugs.
Speaking to Blanca Luz Ramirez, believes her husband's drug habits of October 30th, 2013.
They came to get him. It was around 1:20 in the afternoon. She told him not to leave. She thought, she felt that something was going to happen to him.
A short time later, police were called to the intersection of 5th and Cedar Streets in Camden for a shooting. There they found Molina shot. The community is very close, and they're hoping that that closeness will bring someone forward.
Anybody who has information or is even a little bit of information can help us piece this together and lead us in a direction of finding out who did this to him and his family.
She knows God's going to do justice.
An autopsy revealed the cause of death was a gunshot wound to the head. The police opened an investigation, but were left grasping at straws. They had no leads, no suspects, only a grieving widow and an open case file. Then, less than 2 months later, Camden police arrested Martin Muniz on unrelated charges. When they searched him, they found a firearm.
That's him there, y'all. That's the family killer. He killed his sister. Let's see, his sister's husband, the kids, and his sister's father, which was not his father. So he had no problem killing him because that wasn't his dad anyway. But he killed his own sister and his niece and nephew and his brother-in-law. Let's go.
Ballistics test later revealed that the gun matched the shell casing found next to Jamie Molina's body. Muniz became the prime suspect in the homicide, but his connection to the murder weapon alone wasn't enough to make a case stick, so the investigation stalled. And for years, the case remained cold, until winter 2023. January 13th, 2023. Just another snowy Friday evening in the Brooklyn Center neighborhood of Cleveland. Inside her home, Angel was enjoying some quiet time with she while her teenage son Jaden, their 8-year-old daughter, and her 70-year-old father, Juan Angel Hernandez, were each in separate rooms. Down in the basement was her brother, 41-year-old Martin Muniz, keeping to himself. It was the...
Let's pause that face. Look at him. Look at him. And he killed somebody prior to that, allegedly. They'll just let these killers walk around.
Kind of night where you don't think twice about what might happen next. But that was all about to change, and in the worst possible way. Just after 7 p.m., something deeply unsettling happened inside the house, prompting Muniz to leave in a hurry. Once outside, he calmly waved down a passing police cruiser, and what he said next left them stunned.
I'm serious. I'm not crazy. And you can go to the address and verify. The address is 3719 Mac Court. But I want you to handcuff me first.
All right, let me pull up really quick. What the hell, dude? Hold on, I got us. Get out, cuffs. Here you go, Rob. 2-4 radio. Yeah, you can put us off there. Clear us off of this assignment. No cause. And put us out at 4-4 and Clark for the mail. You approached our vehicle and said that he just did something bad. And he's going to give us an address on that court as to what he did and where it's at.
He approached the police officer's vehicle and told him that he did something bad. He must have felt real bad about it. But he didn't feel bad about the first killing that he did. And then the 5 people in the home, the first person that he killed, and he just continued killing. And you killed the children, fam. Come on.
3719 Mac Court.
Said he killed 5 people.
Killed 5 people. Hey, you guys, I got my head back. You got an ID on you?
While Muniz was standing outside, calmly confessing his alleged crimes to the officers, 911 calls were pouring into the Cleveland Police Department dispatch center.
This is a very Taylor. Hi, Kira. I got a phone call from my ex-boyfriend that he just got family, and his mother's on his way there to the house. Okay, what's the address? 3719 Mac Court. 3719 Mac Court. 3719 Mac Court. Is it a single, double, one apartment? I think it's a single house. What he said he killed was his sister, brother-in-law, 2 kids, and his sister's father. Okay, ma'am, hold on 1 second. He said he texted you this? No, he called me to tell me that. You think he's serious? When the first time he called, he was crying. He told me that he loved me, that he's always going to love me, he's never going to see me again, and he was very highly upset and then hung up. When I called him back several times, he refused to answer. Okay, can you name the people again you said who... Make sure you take. It's his sister. Her name is Angelique. The husband, Tom.
Yeah, you see the full effect, you two.
117, I think the other little girl 6. And the father, his name is Angel. What's your ex-boyfriend's name? His name is Martin, Martin, Muniz, Muniz. What's your date of birth? 11/24/71. Is he black, white, Hispanic? He's Hispanic. I know he's walking right now because when he stayed penny, he was walking. You know he's wearing? Yeah, he's wearing a red hoodie. It has like a logo on the left side of the shirt. The hoodie is up, but underneath the hoodie, he's wearing like a cap, like a white, like a snow cap, I guess you can call it. He has a full beard. You know where he's walking towards? No. He's wearing a red hoodie. Yeah. And you know, talk to him to know. No. I'm assuming he's wearing jogging pants because he doesn't hate jeans. He does. Does he have any mental or physical disabilities? No, he's bipolar, but he did tell me that he has a gun and he still has 2 bullets in it. Do we know what kind of gun? No. And I know the mom and the grandmother are on the way to the house. His mother, her mother. It's their mother, yeah. Her mother. Yeah. You know her name? You said he's known to have what kind of disorder? He's bipolar. He has bipolar issues. Do we know anything else? You know, he's been in prison before. He's been there for 21 years of break, but it's never for murder. It's always been drug charges.
He's been in prison over 21 years already, so it doesn't matter if he goes back. Look, y'all let the craziest people out for nothing, man. These people could have stayed alive if y'all would have convicted him for the first murder that he did.
So he called upset and crying?
Yeah, the first time he did. The second time when we talked on FaceTime, he seemed he seemed more calm, but he just kept saying over and over because I did it. I
When he got back, he seemed calm?
Yeah, but he kept saying, I killed them all.
Okay.
Additional units arrived quickly and met with Angelique and Martin's mother outside the home where the incident occurred. The officers needed answers. Was her son's story true? Was there really a gruesome scene just steps away?
Murdered them all. I don't know. I just got here and I don't trust him, so I was afraid to knock on the door. I was waiting for you guys.
Son's not here. I don't believe.
Yeah. Do you know the cousin? Does he have mental disorders? What's up?
Who?
Who's up? The guy that
My
called.
son, yes, he was locked up for 20 years. Yes, he's got mental.
What was he locked up for?
All kinds of violations.
Like
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, well, just hang tight for us.
But I didn't know my daughter's car back.
Alright, 2-5 radio. The front door is open. It's just unlocked. It's not all the way open.
I called all of them.
We don't need permission. Cleveland police!
This is crazy.
Oh, shit.
You can't trust nobody.
Cleveland police! Somebody's on the bed. Oh, yo, it's real. Get EMS wrong. You got one female on the ground.
According to a probable cause affidavit, officers found 5 victims, each shot in the head. 3 victims, 16-year-old Jaden Baez, 34-year-old Angelique, and 70-year-old Miguel Angel Gonzalez, were pronounced dead on arrival. 2 victims, 48-year-old Anthony Booth and his 8-year-old daughter, were transported to a nearby hospital. Anthony Booth succumbed to his wounds, while the 8-year-old was treated for her injuries and eventually recovered, albeit with the horrific loss of her immediate family members.
The 8-year-old survived.
Homicide detectives and crime scene units arrived swiftly, trying to make sense of the horror that had unfolded. What could possibly drive someone to commit such a brutal massacre? There was only one person who could answer that: Martin Muniz. He was taken to the station for questioning.
Look at that scumbag.
What revealed to detectives wasn't just disturbing. It was the kind of confession that would haunt them for years to come.
He's gonna have trade.
Detective Schultz and I.
He's gonna live in prison and eat forever for free.
Up to speed on what all is taking place here this evening.
He's gonna get
Well, I
medical
tried
for
to kill
free.
my sister's whole family, but two of them got lucky and lived.
Children got lucky and lived.
The other three did it.
What prompted that?
Just the way people treat me. You know, I came home from prison. I didn't bother nobody. I tried to get a job. They're gonna tell you when they scrambled through my tablet. I was on Indeed. I did job interviews. I went to Catholic churches. Just couldn't get a job. And then they make food, but they eat it all. So by the time I get to it, there's nothing to eat. And all they tell me is that's my business. Okay. So I let that go on for months. You know, I got blisters on my feet from walking 11 miles trying to get a job, but you guys got 2 cars and you can't drive me. So I killed them.
So how long have you been living at the house on that?
Couple of months.
And again, I don't know anything about your history, Mr. Newman. How long have you been out of prison?
4 years.
4 years? Okay.
He's blunt with
You been staying at your sister's the whole time? No, I've been to Texas, I've been to Jersey, I've been to Illinois, here.
scumbag.
Mr. Newman, can you walk us through the events of this evening, how it transpired?
No, I came upstairs to eat.
The prison system's gonna take
And I
care of it.
asked my sister's dad, no,
You get
I'm
haircuts,
lying. I
showers,
asked Jaden,
food,
her son, I said, "Is the rest of the food there?" He said, "No, it's gone." I'm
commissary.
like, "What you mean it's gone?" I didn't get it.
You don't care.
So he was like, "Well, I don't know what to tell you." So I said, "Okay, well, where's my sister at?" So I asked my sister, I said, "Where's the food at?" She said, "I don't know. Why are you asking me?" I said, "Okay." I said, "Yo, I didn't eat. We're gonna have a problem." Nobody said nothing. So, there we go.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
What happened when we left the house? Can you recall where you
He
went?
killed him because he didn't eat.
I don't know, man. I just wanted a gun in my hand.
Grown ass man can't feed himself.
Any idea where you put that?
That.
No.
Not sure.
Did you take it out of the house with you? Yeah, it was on me. I don't know where I put it. I had to put it somewhere. But you left the house with the gun? Yeah, I wasn't gonna leave it there. This ain't the first time I'm killing.
See, look at
I
that.
got caught with the first gun, the first body. They just couldn't prove it was me.
Where was
He
that?
confessed to the
New
first
Jersey.
body.
I gave the guy's name is Jamie Medina. I killed him on October 13, 2013, Northgate Park, Virginia. Why'd you do that? He robbed me.
What was his name?
Jamie Molina. You can call him and verify.
Muniz's account of events and the timeline pertaining to the Molina murder doesn't quite match up with the version provided by Molina's family or the Camden County Police Department. Nevertheless, Muniz would eventually circle back to Molina's death. But for now, the detective redirects the conversation to focus on what Muniz did in the immediate aftermath of his most recent and horrific crime.
We were at Clark Avenue. Is that where you flagged on the police?
Yeah, I guess. I just want to see any cop, man, just so I can go back home. I don't belong on the streets. I don't. You got other people who belong on the streets. I don't. They should have never let me home.
See? Should
So
never let
you
him
left the
go.
house and were walking, did you like throw it in the garbage can, house or just on the street?
I don't know. My mind was just focused on I need to go home. I didn't care about where the gun was at. I didn't care about if they was looking for me, nothing. I just wanted to come back home.
Where's home?
Prison.
The box. I don't want nothing else. So I'm guilty of it. You can write it down. I don't really care.
Can you at least describe
Very
it?
good.
Then?
Definitely.
I don't know, man. It used to kill people, dude. I didn't look at the details of the gun.
Where'd you get it?
That I don't know.
Was it just at the house?
I don't know.
Are you hungry? Want something?
No, I want to remember.
That's what I'm saying. If you're hungry, you eat something to help you out. You know. Mr. Nunez, are you on any medications at the current moment?
No, I'm knowing my best. Look, I don't know what the hell you're gonna call me now.
So, do you recall who all was in the house?
Well, I know I walked into my sister's room and I shot Tone first.
You say Tone?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then my sister looked at me and put her hands up and I shot her. And then I walked out the room and my niece told me, how you doing? And I didn't want to shoot her. I didn't want her to die. The boy I shot in the head. Then I went upstairs and I shot him in the face. Who? Angel. And then I came back downstairs and I walked back in my sister's room and I shot Tone again. And then I went next to my sister and I put a bullet in the back of her head.
Now, your niece, was she shot at all?
Yeah, I shot her, but I didn't want her to die. She's harmless, just.
That's crazy. He's an asshole.
I wouldn't kill her son either. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I didn't want her to die. So I didn't shoot her in her face. The guy upstairs that died, he used to beat me as a kid. He got away with it. Nobody would listen to me when I used to ask for help. Nobody listened.
Who was he?
He raised me.
Angel, you said?
Yeah, he raised me. He used to beat me, have me kneeling down on heater vents and digging holes. And he bought a snakeskin belt. I used to have to do push-ups, so he smacked me in the back of the head. He used to take toolboxes and slap me with it, throw bricks at me. The last thing was he bought a bullwhip, and that's when I ran away. So I killed him.
Mr. Nunez, you said you got out of prison 4 years ago?
Yeah, at the end of 2018.
And how long have you been in there?
Altogether, I did 21 years, but in between, I've been home maybe 4 times.
That guy would kill
Okay.
again.
Yeah, about 4 times. 2013, December 13, 2013, I got caught. I had that I killed Jamie with. And I copped out to the gun so they wouldn't pay attention to the murder. And it worked. They gave me 5 out of 5. These the day.
That's here.
No, that was in New Jersey.
So you killed Jamie because he robbed you?
Yeah, he robbed me in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him when he was robbing me that I would give him my money. It's unnecessary for you to, a scary guy will shoot you faster than I will.
Mm-hmm.
And he started shaking. I'm telling him, dude, just take the money I'm giving you and go. Like, I'm not even gonna look for you because I understand the streets. He kept doing it, and then he slapped me with the gun. And his mistake was he allowed me to look up. So he had prison Reeboks on and prison sweatpants on. And some type of, I don't know what, and he ran. So somebody brought me a gun and I started walking around. Between 3 and 4 o'clock, I seen him cross the street. I went followed behind him. He walked to somebody's door. I started banging on the door. When he walked to the sidewalk, I shot him in his face. And I walked away. That happened in October. So I don't know. I guess they was looking for somebody. I don't know. December 13th was Friday of 2013, and there was 3 kids throwing snowballs at a police car. So, and I had drugs on me. I was gonna pay them $500 each to stop so I could get the hell away. Well, that didn't work. The guy's
$500.
name was Chief John B. Shaw.
Where you get the money
He
from?
pulled the van
got
over, yanked
money
me out
out
the
of it.
van. I had the gun that I killed Jamie on me. Told him I had it on me. They slammed me around and all that kind of. And when I went to court, it was supposed to be 51 years and 9 months. Well, I know that the judge was a family court judge, so I played on it. And I told her my mother had lung cancer. So she told me, well, what do you want to do? I said, I'll pop out to a certain person's charge for the gun, a 505 right now, you can send me down the street. And that's what she did. Before I came home, homicide came to see me. 2 of them. Some lady and a bald-headed guy. And they was asking questions about Jamie. Because I guess they ran ballistics on the pistol. So during their questioning, I kept asking them, are you charging me with murder or homicide or anything like that? And they kept saying no. I asked them 3 times. After the 3rd time, I don't want to talk no more. And I told the police, you could get me out of here. I don't know what you're going to do with them. They didn't catch me. This one right here, I don't feel like running. I don't feel like going through difficulties. So I figure I just kill a whole family, tell you guys come get me and go back home.
Huh. Crazy.
You guys are making it harder than it needs to be. All you have to do is say I'm guilty on paper. That's it.
We're not trying to make it complicated.
So they are. You know how many people was on that street? They got.
No, we weren't over there, so we had no idea.
You know what I find amazing is if I'm in a police car and you have people walking up there that I guess they feel some type of way that I killed them. If you're really gonna do something to me, why you was standing in front of the cops? Why not just wait till the police car starts moving and shoot at it? So you want to be seen, and this is why I can't live with it. People on the streets are stupid. They don't have no sense. They want to be seen. They want to be the center of attention. I don't. Just put me back in the box and forget that pill, whatever. I don't care. Whatever, however they gonna play it. Send me back there. I don't want to be seen. I don't belong out here, man. I can't get used to this out here. They don't have no respect out here. Everything is a problem out here. If I walk too hard, it's a problem. If I don't get a job fast enough, it's a problem.
He's blaming freedom.
You know how much I weigh when I moved to my sister's house? 320 pounds. Do I look like I'm 320 pounds, man? Because they starved me.
Man, fuck you.
I just had to sit in the basement and shut
How about
up
that?
like a dog. I got tired of it.
We don't want you
I've
out here.
never been nobody.
Yeah, we don't want you out here, fam.
I let them live because she was my sister for as long as they was living, or she would have been dead.
I don't want you to be
And I
my
kept
nigga.
telling them to stop messing with me. Just leave me alone. I'm
Hell
gonna
no.
get a job. It's just taking me longer than most people. You know, somebody doing an application or interview is gonna ask you, you've been locked up. Yeah, I did 21 years. You think they're gonna hire you, man? It's not easy. And they kept doing me, man. Or they make smart little comments. I know your feet hurt. Yeah, my feet hurt. Dude, I walked 11 miles trying to get a job because you won't drive me. And I'll pay you gas money when I get paid, dude. I ain't doing nothing for free. What hurts me the most is he lived. That's what hurts.
You said Angel.
No. The black dude lived.
I wanted him to
Came
die.
home that day and they started acting funny. So first she told her son to make something to eat. At 10 o'clock at night, she trying to take some, and I don't know if you know what they are, but empanadas. It look like, okay, she told him to make, at 10 o'clock at night, he had to make 3 packs of those for her to give it to her, whoever. And her son told her, Mom, I have to go to school. She said, I don't give a. So I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I came upstairs and I said, yo, Jay, you ate today? He like, nah. I asked, yeah, you ate today? He said, no. I said, so nobody in this house ate, but my sister wants you to make food for somebody else, to take to somebody else. But none of us ate here in this house. So I went to the basement and I said, damn, I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired of it. And I couldn't sleep. And that's all I thought about, man. Just get rid of them. And then today, they came home. My sister ordered cleaning supplies delivered to the house. So I cleaned the house up. And then she came home. They made chicken and macaroni and mashed potatoes. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I went downstairs in the basement. I'm on my bed. And my feet hurt because I got blisters on my feet. So I was laying down for a while.
Freeloading
I go upstairs and eat later.
This guy's a freeloading killer.
And I went upstairs. I don't see no food nowhere. Oh man, what?
Freeloading. He ain't paid for nothing.
And that was the last straw, man. I said, I'm tired. I'm already losing massive amounts of weight. Like I'm
not getting free food. Nobody's feeding
and
me.
then I come home.
I'm a grown ass man.
My thing was, I would clean the house to justify me staying there. So you can never say, I'm not just living there. And then at the same time, I'm trying to walk around trying to get a job or whatever. And then sometimes I would cook for them. I just got tired. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. People like me should never come home.
Freeloader. You want to freeload off the prison system.
You got people in there that cry about coming home. Oh man. I've been there my whole life. I'm 41 years old and I got 21 years in a box. Dude, don't let me out. And I told them that before I left. This is the biggest mistake you could do. Just let me stay. Why even let me home? I educated myself here. I don't cause trouble here. You know, when I first started my bid, yeah, of course I defend myself against tough guys. But towards the end, don't got no issue. And they still let me out. Now look, you got, I don't know how many of them died, but you got dead people. All the they just left me in the box. I didn't want to come home. I didn't have nowhere to go. I met this girl, and I went to her house.
Lourdes or your sister?
No, not Lourdes. I met her on the internet, and I hurried up and talked my way into her house because that's the only place I could go. And then she always took care of me. I didn't have to work. She told me not to. So anything I wanted, she would buy it. Here, I need a computer. She'll buy it. Never ask questions. I need a phone. She'll buy it. I need a tablet. She'll buy it. I ran myself away from her by saying she's cheating all the time. Because I'm not accustomed to being taken care of. I don't want to be there no more. And that's when I started moving. I went to Texas. I was living on Sam Houston Beach for like 9 months. And then I went to New Jersey.
Pause. He said he wasn't accustomed to being taken care of, but he kills his sister and her whole family because they didn't feed his ass.
I was living in Marlton. I don't know, for like a month, 2 months.
You killed people because they didn't take care of you. You killed them because they didn't take care of you, fam.
I don't belong outside, man.
Man, I want to beat his ass.
So when you talk to Lourdes, that was after you did everything.
Yeah, I tell her everything. I told her I did it. And she said, why? I said, I don't know.
Some people are just in the way of life.
It's done. Then I said, yo, I feel like it's a mistake. But it's already done. What can I do? And she said, I'm calling somebody. And she called somebody over here because that's why I
was bad when he was born. He was born
So I would never called her. They would have never knew they was dead, and I could have left. Nobody would have went to that house for weeks. Phone, I had to throw it somewhere. 9 times out of 10, I shut it off so they can't track it. And I know that I separate the clip, the top bullet, and the gun. They're not together. They're probably not even next to each other. Let me tell you something. I don't know you from a can of paint, dude. People in the Army, even though, they're normal people, they have a justification for doing what they do, are similar to the guys in the street who kill people. Once it happens, your mind is no longer your mind. Your mind is on your instinct. And my instinct was to separate the gun and get rid of it so that nobody could grab it. So I know a kid can't grab it because I wouldn't have put it in his reach. In fact, I wouldn't have put it in your reach. And you're a grown man. So 9 times out of 10, the gun is somewhere that ain't gonna be found. I don't know where it's at because I didn't stand around to see where I know where it's at.
I understand. I was just hoping maybe you might have a reference. It is what it is.
I don't know what streets I was walking on. All I know is once I made the decision, like, damn, I don't have nowhere else to go. I don't have no money to get on the Greyhound bus.
And I'm hungry.
I might as well go back home. I've been for the last year or so. Every time I go to sleep, you know what? It's better for me. I had a better time in jail than I do on the streets. I educated myself in jail. I got my high school diploma. Now as GP, I taught myself the same thing they teach in school here in jail. Out here, I'm doing nothing. Bro. I produce nothing. I'm just in the way.
Exactly.
So it's time to go back.
You're in the damn way.
Yeah. Nah, man. When they gonna send me to the county, man? So I can get this trip started.
I'll go find out. Hopefully, pretty soon. Try your key.
That's it for him. I guess
For his
the
chair.
world is a little safer now since some people
You got
died
it.
for us to be safe from his ass.
Initially, Muniz was on track for a spot at Chillicothe Correctional Institution, also known as Ohio's Death Row. But that fate changed when he agreed to plead guilty to 4 counts of aggravated murder and 1 count of attempted aggravated murder. In exchange, he avoided the death penalty and was instead sentenced to 4 consecutive life terms without the possibility of
He's gonna
parole.
be taken care of for free.
Additionally, he received 15 years for firearm specifications and up to 16 and a half years for the attempted
Meals
murder
to the
charge.
cop for free.
It seems that
Look, he
Muniz
looks
does
healthy as
value
hell.
human life after all, his own.
Look how healthy he
But the
is.
story doesn't end there. As you recall during his interrogation, Muniz made a chilling admission. He confessed to the 2013 murder of Jamie Molina in New Jersey, a case that had grown cold for over a decade. That confession was enough to tag him with first-degree murder charges in New Jersey as well.
We out.
With Muniz sentenced to spend the rest of his life behind bars, a small measure of justice had finally caught up with him.